All right, Mitch, we'll start with you. Obviously, disappointing not the result you guys were after. I thought you guys had a real good first period. Couldn't find the back of the net, though, in that first period, and then things kind of got away from you guys in the second there.
Yeah, I mean, like the first period, yeah, like you said, it went well. We had chances, and sometimes, like, when you're not bearing those chances, you feel like you should. Like, maybe we got a little too hard on ourselves and started bearing down a little bit too much. Then you kind of let them start playing their game, and you feel like the momentum swung. So I think maybe if we could capitalize a little bit more, or carry that momentum into the second, it would have been a different game.
How'd you guys feel coming off that big win, emotional win the other night on Friday against Windsor, the comeback victory? What was it like coming into this one? Were you guys feeling confident, feeling good about that?
Yeah, like you said, like our first period today was great. I think that was the rollover from Friday's game. I think if we just need to carry that momentum through three periods instead of one. So we wish we could have carried it a little bit better, but.
Dalen, we'll go to you. You guys get down 3-0, similar to the other night against Windsor. You come down and you score that shorthanded goal. There had to have been belief on that bench that you guys could come back, and you know, obviously the hope was that goal was going to spark things.
Yeah, obviously I wish that could have created a bit of momentum our way, but a couple penalties went their way. Didn't get many bounces our way, so not much we could do about that.
And I'm sure a busy week of practice coming up. What do you think you need to work on heading into the next game here?
Honestly, we just got to stick to the fundamentals. We've got away from them many times, so we went on a huge losing streak because we got away from our fundamentals. And last game, we kind of stuck back to it in the second and third period, and we showed what we could do, but we got away from it once again. So.
Seem to bring it back to Friday again. You got that first goal to sort of start the comeback. Obviously lifted the guys up, got them fired up. What is it like trying to stage that kind of comeback without having that first goal to really kind of lift the spirits?
Yeah, like I said, like Mosey said, that first goal he scored was big for us. I think our bench got up, but then I think we let that momentum slip away with like you said, a couple of penalties. Then we let them score again, so you just can't let the other team grab back like that. But the belief was definitely there when Mosey scored. You just got to carry that through into the rest of the game.
Lucas was up here the other night, and he was saying, he was proud of the guys for coming back in the third when they could have sort of looked ahead to the other games coming up. I mean, how do you approach the rest of the schedule when you see who you're playing and see where they might be in the standings?
Yeah, right now we're approaching everything like a playoff game. Pretty much is for us. So the losses like this, they hurt for sure. But we're kind of in a day in, day out mindset right now. So hopefully we can forget about this one. We have a huge game against Flint coming up. So just look ahead. Don't dwell on it too much, and we got to bring our A game. So.
I guess Dalen, I mean, was there momentum in the room coming off of the win the other night?
Yeah, after the win the other night, we were pretty fired up, but I guess we let it get to our heads a bit too much. After beating Windsor, we kind of got a little big-headed and then came into a game that's seeded similar to us, and we took them lightly a bit. Those are things we can't do, especially if we want to call ourselves a playoff team.
And I guess, Dalen, again, I know the guys have talked before about, they're paying attention to the standings, obviously. Has it gotten to the point where you're watching the scores as they're going on during the day as well? Like, are you paying attention to the other scores as the games are going on as well?
No, really we just look at ourselves. We don't really have the luxury of worrying about what other teams are doing, because if we do what we know we could do, it shouldn't matter.